What's up, Wizards? Dev from SBMTG here today with our first Dragons of Tarkir draft video. Well, obviously the set's not out yet, and we didn't price up the cards or anything. This is a site called Le Bestiaire. Le Bestiaire? I'm part French and I can't pronounce that. It's super sad. Anyway, this is a free Magic draft site. You can't keep the cards for Magic Online or anything like that, and you can only play the games if you have Cockatrice or something similar, an application like that. That reads a certain format and allows you to play the games. It's also, before I go in here, worth noting that you can go down to booster 1, 2, 3 and pick 3 boosters, any sets that you want. You can mix them up through Magic history, any sets. And they also have a couple of different cubes, which is really fun. I really like cube drafting on this site. And if you want to see any cube drafts, let us know in the comments, because that is hella fun and I would not mind putting that on YouTube. But for now, we're going to go to draft Dragons of Tarkir. That's 2 dragons and a Fate Reforged. Click on that and it will open the pack for us right there. This is our first pack. That's a good card. Silk Wrap is also pretty good. Virulent Plague is fine. A lot of these cards are okay. I don't think anything past the power level of the first couple of cards we discussed. Deathbringer Regent is really good. And I should probably just pick that, I would say. Why not? Let's see. What else we got here? It's our second pack. We're definitely in black. We know that much. We got a double black bomb on the far end of the curve. But what do we play with that? We could go enemy colors here. Now, Sarkhan's Rage is probably the best card in this pack. Interceptor is okay, but really not at the level. Also, Quartermasters is fantastic, but for what I think I want to do here, Sarkhan's Rage is definitely what I want to go for. Oh, wow, some good blue cards here. Ajutai's Breath and obviously Skywise Teachings is incredible. Also, Reducing Stature isn't bad itself. Jamoka Dunecaster is a fine card. But in red-black, I usually want to do the dash deck, but we are going to try to go a little long here. So I'm definitely going to pick Flatten no matter what here, but we do have to play a little less aggressively maybe and a little more carefully than we normally would in these colors. Twin Bolt is fantastic, and we'll probably take that. Yeah. Let's see here, next pack. Not much great. Hand of Silumgar is really good, and this will help us play our crazy thing, our 7-mana thing a turn earlier. It's kind of tough, actually. I don't know. I just like Hand of Silumgar, definitely. Butcher's Glee is really good in this pack. That's probably the best card in this pack. Dragon Fodder isn't bad either, but I really like Butcher's Glee. It's a fantastic combat trick. What we have here. Defeat is probably what we'll take. Oh, Flatten. There's still another Flatten around here. Huh. Yeah, I'll take the second Flatten, definitely. If it comes down to it, I'll probably take Defeat if this happens again. But what are the chances? Next, I have some good stuff. Aspirant is pretty fine. Loose Calm is good, and Warbrute is okay over here. 5-mana 5/4 has to attack every turn. Dash. I think I'll take the Aspirant. This will help us out early game, definitely. Maybe get damage through too, so that's okay. Not much impressive. Loose Calm is still hanging out in this pack, so I'll take that. And really nothing that we need in this pack. But what would we want to take away from people? I don't like Territorial Rock, like playing against that. The Territorial Rock's better than people give it credit for in the early game. Definitely a good card. So I'll take that. Drowner is also pretty decent, and no one wants to play against that if they have huge flyers. Arnok Artillerist, but I'll take the Rock because I like him. Skywise Teaching is still hanging around here, which is kind of crazy. That thing's a huge bomb, so let's just take it. Conifer Strider is kind of cool. They don't have anything that we want to play here. So, hey, there's the free duress. Why not? So let's finish out this pack. Decent cards in red and black. Actually, really good cards so far, but not a whole lot of great, creatures or anything. So let's hope that in our next DTK pack we get something cool. There's an Anafenza. Ambuscade Shaman is kind of cool. Not really what we're doing. There's another Hand of Silumgar. It's kind of down to that, actually. Either Shaman or Hand of Silumgar. Atarka Freet is a possible draft here, but not really a huge fan. I'm probably going to take the other Hand of Silumgar. That's a fine card. Another Butcher's Glee looking at us. It's another Sarkhan's Rage. Yeah, there's Virulent Plague up here, but who cares? Let's take the Sarkhan's Rage, I think. Another Skywise Teachings. And blue player to my left is having a lot of fun right now, actually. Maybe the Hardened Berserker, I think, in this pack. It's probably the only thing we really want. See. Another Hand of Silumgar. Which that card is good enough. Like it's definitely good in multiples. Better than Scream Reach Brawler over here, I would say. It's definitely the best card in this pack for us. So screw it. We'll play 3 of those all day and more. Meringue River Skeleton, that'll help us get to the late game. Stampeding Elkherd is a really good card. There's yet another Hand of Silumgar. Jamoka Dunecaster's fine. God, I'm going to go with the skeleton. I should maybe just pick the Hand of Silumgar again, though, but I'm going to go with the skeleton on this one. I could have picked the removal card, but I actually think that's not one of the better removal, color hosing removal spells. Glade Watcher is a fine card. But in our colors, I guess I'll take the Shambling Goblin, the Festering Goblin 2.0. There's yet another one, actually. Not much for red, black in this series of packs. I'll take another Goblin, I guess. That's not a bad one drop. Summit Prowler is probably what I want out of this pack. Another Aspirant would not be horrible. But I'll take the fatty. I think we need a little bit more top end. Another War Brute, that's fine. A Tarkir Freet really isn't like too terrible. I actually think I will take the Ifrit this time around. There's another one. Lose Calm. I don't know how much I like Duress. We already have one copy of Duress, so there's that. I will have the Lose Calm, though. I think Lose Calm's okay. God, Skyway's Teachings needs to be rated better. Definitely. In case anyone's wondering, people, actual human players, rate each card in a set. And you can go on here to evaluate a card and rate the card. And that will affect when it gets picked in drafts. I'm just surprised that Skywise Teachings hasn't gotten rated higher. Take Servant of the Scale there. I've seen a few of those in this draft. If you're playing Jamoka, Servant of the Scale is pretty good. You get multiples. Negate, definitely pick that because we have to. And Mountain. So we're going into our favorite Forged booster here. And we definitely have fantastic removal. A couple of Sarkhan's Rage, 3 Hand of Silumgars, 2 Flattens, and a Butcher's Glee, which is a really good card. And our Deathbringer Region is our bomb. This will win us the game. But we really need way more on the top end right now. Either that or to fill out the bottom end so that we can just aggro out. But let's see what we get. Noxious Dragon is a fine card. And Flame Rush Rider. Okay. Okay. So we're starting to get somewhere. Reach of Shadows is good. We probably have enough removal right now, though. So yeah, it's one of these 2 cards, definitely. I kind of like Noxious Dragon. But everybody likes Flame Rush Rider, I would say. I'll probably take the Dragon, though. Yes. Right? Yeah, I'll take the Dragon here. Let's see. Dust and Gloom is probably the only thing we really want, out of this pack. Sucks because that pack's going to come back around. Boy, we don't have much. Wow. I'll probably just take the Reach and Shadows, It's hardline removal. Okay, so there are things. People like Bloodline Enforcers, or Bloodfire Enforcers. So I'll probably, and Humble Defector's not horrible either, but I think I'll take the Defectors. Because, why not? Boy, Favorite Forge really not doing much for us at all. I guess probably the Rune Mark, that's one of the better Rune Marks, too, so. And again, this pack will come back around, and there's literally nothing in it for us, so. That kind of sucks. Let's see. Probably the Lightning Shrieker. Typhoid Rats is cool, but we do have 3 of the 2-1 Death Touch guys, so. Yeah, I'd probably say that. This is the choice where you make, are we playing the aggro dash thing or are we playing this, I'll take the Lightning Shrieker, I think. The Lava Axe on a stick. Let's see. What were the Ancestral Vengeance? Don't really like the double black. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do, though. Could just draft another Rune Mark, but I don't really like auras in draft. There's removals everywhere, especially in this environment. So... see, there's a Vanguard again. A Fierce Invocation. Yeah, Fierce Invocation is probably what I want right now. Defiant Ogre is fine. God, it's just so much for a 4/6. I'll take it, though. Like I said, I really need to fill out the top end, but that might be all I need to do on the top end. And here comes the junk. So, I guess I'll take the Dragon's Rage. And break through the line. Sipsic Host. Yeah, break the line. I got some small guys. It actually could work out. It's another invocation. It's not really as bad as it looks. 5-mana 4/4 is okay. And then all of these cards, nobody really needs any of these. But I'll take the Formless Nurturing. It's the best card in the pack. You know, might actually take the Archers in this situation. I just don't want other people to have it. But I will take the Tassiger's Cruelty. And Dark Deal is on color, but we won't be playing it. So, let's go to build our deck here. We are totally obviously, playing red-black. So, let's see here. That's all we got, too, is red-black. So, no gold support. That's fine. There's really not much unless you get something crazy. So, what are we going to do here? Let's build our deck. We've got to play Twin Bolt. 2 Sarkhan's Rage is fantastic. Lightning Shrieker, yes. 1 Aspirin is fine. Hardened Berserker, probably. At least 1 Fierce Invocation, if not both. So I'll take the Enforcers. Maybe that. Butcher's Glee is pretty much yes. Runemark, maybe. At least 1 Goblin. Reach of Shadows, yes. Noxus Dragon, yes, obviously. All of these cards, Hand of Silumgars and the Skeleton, both Flattens, without a doubt. Probably the Dowsing Gloom and definitely the Regent. And let's see what we're looking at right now. We're at 19 cards, so we can include 4. Yeah, I don't think we won't play 18. There's no reason to do that. I mean, we'll get it. Well, Summit Prowler is good, so now we have 3 cards left. Yeah, just nonchalantly. Yeah, Summit Prowler, why not? Defiant Ogre is fine. I said, let's see if we still have to fill out the back end of the curve. So there's 4, there's 5 in Fierce Invocation, 2 Sarkhan's Rage, there's a Lightning Shrieker, Reach of Shadows and Noxus Dragon. As far as creatures go, though, there's 1 Fierce Invocation counts, that's 2, 3 in Lightning Shrieker, 4 in Noxus Dragon, and 5 in Regent as far as the higher end. So I think we'll probably be okay as far as that's concerned. Lose Calm is a pretty decent card. Tarkir Freed isn't terrible. I don't know about Breakthrough the Line. Let me check my small guys. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Maybe Vengeance. I don't know, maybe the other Shambling Goblin. I know that was 1-drops in draft aren't the best thing you want to do. Aren't any one of the things you want to do. Soul-Time Remark is actually probably good. Before I make a choice here, let's count creatures. We have 3 slots left, and we have 1. Let's see, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 creatures. So I do want a couple more guys, definitely. Defiant Ogre, I think I will go with. Let's find out, though. Yeah, maybe another Fierce Invocation instead. Board an Ogre if they're playing Monuments or something. Aside from that, we have 2 slots left. Actually, I think maybe Shambling Goblin really isn't that bad. That's bad when that's one of the better cards. I will take the Rune Mark, though. And then I think... Oh, hey, Yukiko. It's my kitty. Got 1 more card left. Hey, you up here? Hey, girl. Well, don't be doing all that, silly buns. Alright, so let's see. We got 1 more slot left? Yeah, we got 1 more slot left. I kind of want to be a creature. Tarkir Freed isn't terrible. Maybe the Ogre. Just wanted something a little lower on the curve, but I don't want to, resort to Shambling Goblin. So I think maybe I will go with Defiant Ogre. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. This is a tough last choice here. I'm thinking either a Tarkir Freed, Defiant Ogre, maybe Hardened Berserker. Yeah, let's go Hardened Berserker. Let's do that. Why not do that? That's really good in the 3 slot. We don't have really too much of that at all. I think that might be our only 3 slot creature. Yeah, it looks that way. So, yeah, it's more than fine. 23. So we've got more black and more black mana symbols. So, but I think in this case we're just going to go 9 and 8. Like so. That's how you do that. So, yeah. I think here, let's see, we've got some really, really good removal. 2 Sarkhan's Rage and a Twin Bolt is great. 2 Flattens is really good. 3 Hand of Silumgar is fantastic. And then later on in the game, we do have Deathbringer Regent. Noxus Dragon is quite good. Fierce Invocation is even fine. And to that end, Summit Prowler even. So I think that late game we can clear some things out. Lightning Shrieker is a good, win the game card, and so is Sarkin's Rage. So I think maybe this is fine. I don't know what kind of grade I would really give this. Probably just a B. I do think it loses to some things, most notably at Tarka. I have tried to cover the long game here, but I don't know how good the long game actually is. I mean, we do have later on Noxious Dragon is really good, and obviously the Regent is fantastic, but I'm not really sure against stuff with Formidable if we can, keep up the pace of those decks. So overall, I will give this, I'd say this is probably a solid B and a decent first deck to draft. This is a decent first, draft video. If you guys enjoyed this, then, yeah, well, all you got to do is subscribe. Also, like, that really helps us. All you got to do is, it's right below the video. Just hit the thumbs up button and you'll be like, I like this video. And, yeah, helps us a hell of a lot, actually. Comment, let me know if this is terrible or not, or if you liked it, or, what cuts you would have made or additions to in that effect. So, yeah, I'm Dev from the SBMTG. I appreciate you guys.